Okay, KK. So this is Tori Torres of the Posh Girls Club, and I am coming to you guys live again today because I am on a roll. And I'm getting lots of things accomplished this morning and before my noon consultation with it to come on for my clients that struggle with developing their content strategy. This is how I don't lose my mind because, I do offer services where I control the content for my audience. I help them put their content together. I help them put their content together, or I just run it for them. And that's a lot of clients. So in having a product like this to use, really changes everything. It's a game changer. So Planoly is an app that I recently started using. I was using later, and not to throw shade, because, everything is not for everyone. I was using later, and I heard about Planoly, and when I used it, I literally fell in love with it. For one, again, I'm going to say, I like pretty things. So I like the nice layout. I like the colors. It looks good. For me, that matters. Everything I make looks good, and I like working within an app where they've thought about how it looks. So I love the dashboard, like love, love, love. Okay. Love the little hearts and just how they have the breakdown of everything. And as you can see, I'm already logged into my account at the Posh Girls Club. So you would go to Planoly and get yourself an account, sign up, and that's the website right there, Planoly, Planoly.com, okay? For those of you who are like, what is she saying, Planoly? It's called Planoly, Planoly.com. And I love this app. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do inside of it. So the point of using something like this is when you're really serious about your content, when you want to make sure that, like I said, this week I'm focused on content for the next 10 days. We've done 2 so far. It's 12 days of content to go with my 12 days of offers under $20. Like, I got a lot going on right now. But this one is specifically for some of my people who asked about using Planoly, and since I'm working, I'm just trying to kill 2 birds in one stone, like they say. If I killed birds, but I don't. There we go. Okay, I wanted to pull up my screen just to make sure I don't miss anyone who's trying to talk to me. Okay, so here we go. You upload your media, and this is pretty cool because I made this in Canva a few minutes ago, and it's on my desktop. I always save everything in my desktop because it's just really easy to access, and you can just drop it in. Did you see that? I just dropped it, drag it, and of course, you could do the old school upload and all of that, but why when you can just drop it? Then I'm going to take it off my desktop in the trash because I don't like the clutter on my desktop, okay? And the great thing about an app like Planoly is that you can move it around. And later was the same way, but I just found this one to be more my style. And then you had like the analytics, and you could see the comments. So I turned it off, and now I could turn them back on. There we go. So you can see, and you can actually look at your comments. You can look at your drafts, and it's got all these really cool. You can look up hashtags and users, all of these other sorts of things that you can do inside of the app other than just plan your content, which is what we're doing. Go back to plan. Okay. So as you can see, these are all ones that now the app is made so that you can schedule out your content. I'm constantly putting out content, so I don't use the schedule feature a lot. For me, the most important part of it is the visual, because I like for my content to look really good. So this is a post that I'm actually getting ready to put in. And sometimes my content changes because I had all of it set up already, but I had this new post that I wanted to put up that goes with a blog post that I just did and that I want people to comment on on Instagram as soon as I put it up in a few minutes. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna put up. And if I were scheduling it, then I would just write in my content here. If you see today's blog post about content strategy, actually. Tell me about your ideal customer in 2 sentences or less, actually, I want to say. In 2. And then I also want them to check out today's blog post by viewing my story or visiting the link in my bio. Okay, because it's really important. This is one where I want people to actually, there's a call to action that's pretty important in here because it all goes with content strategy and teaching my audience. Oh, okay. So boom, there's that. Save that. Okay. All right, so you got that. Now, that is scheduled and it's ready to go whenever I'm ready to use it. Okay, but let's see. Let's see, next is here. So that's where it's gonna go and that's what it's gonna actually look like when I post it, okay? And then if I didn't like the way that, and normally this would go here, that goes there. As you can see on the right side of my screen, I have a certain look that one goes there, that one goes there, and I just have to add in more of my content. So you can see the right side, I've got a certain structure. It's like the purple and the pink. And I'm not even a big fan of purple, so I don't even know how that happened. I just liked the way it looked on my feed. But here's some, like this one I have up, it's intention. This one I know that I want to schedule for December 31st, let's see. So I definitely want to schedule this one for December 31st because this one really, stop doing that. This one is for going into the new year with purpose, okay? So I'm just gonna put it for, let's say, when will I be up? I'll be up probably earlier than this, but that is gonna be a post that I definitely want to go up on December 31st. So I'm gonna save it as a reminder to myself that it's really important that I post this one in particular on the 31st, okay? All right, yes, I would like to save them. And then I would like you to let me out. Why are you not saving? Let me refresh. Wrong. I have so many Instagram, it's so crazy. Switch accounts, Flash Girls Club. Okay. Alrighty, that's probably why I wasn't saving. I keep this screen up all the time, by the way. Let's make sure it's there. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I was scheduling this one. Let's try that again. For December 31st, we're gonna do, let's do noon, just to say first. All right, that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, and that is how you structure your content. So I can see what from things that I've already posted and to make sure that the feed looks the way that I want it to look consistently, and then moving around the content to where I want it to go. Okay, and if I wanted to post, I could actually just take this one and post it now, like right from, not from here, obviously, from my computer, but I could schedule it, you know, for this time or another minute from now, which I won't. I'm gonna actually do it from my iPad. So I'm gonna go on over, and if you see that post, make sure you respond to it. That's it, my quick little tutorial on how to use Planoly, why to use Planoly. Oh yeah, And also with stories. I don't think, oh yeah, good, I've got some here. So you can also, this is another cool thing that I don't think you could do. You couldn't when I was using it anyway with Later either, is that you can add your stories content here. And once it goes over to Instagram, what'll happen is it basically saves the photo and the caption for you. Okay, it saves the photo and the caption. So then you would just, it will pop you over to Instagram, and you would just put the, click on where you normally put your stories in, and then just add like you normally would. So when I create my little visuals in Pinterest, not in Pinterest, but when I create my little visuals like this, I save them to my desktop. I'll show you. Just got to reload it because, again, I'm working on both computers. And I'm back and forth between it. You would think that it's all different pages up, but it's not. I've got like all the same pages up on my computers on each one. So I guess, I don't know, I'm strange. Anyway. All right. So this is one that I actually want to use soon. So PNG, I'm going to download number 7. And I'm going to go over to Planoly. And as soon as that downloads, I'm going to take it and same thing, load it. And now that's ready for my stories. And I could put a caption in here too, but it's a story. So either I'm going to already have those visuals completely made, or I'm just going to pop, you know, the little words across with that are bold and blocked like how I normally do them on Instagram. So I don't really need to type anything here, but this is cool. If you did want to type a caption and you just want to copy it and paste it over here, you could do that too. So that's it. Those are some of the ways that I use Planoly in my business. And I hope that this little quick tutorial was useful to you and that it provided you with some value, because like I always say, that is my goal, because I want to see you win. That's it. Keep hustling, girls.